All right, it's rolling. All right.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome
to the first episode of the
Soda Pop RIISK podcast.
Yes, sir. It's a new thing we're starting. You know, why not? You know, just
fun.
to kind of talk and mess around for like a little bit or so.
As artists.
Yeah, talk about some things and stuff. So how have you been? What you been up to, Randy?
Always making music.
That's what I thought, man.
That's about it.
Yes, sir. You know, we've been saving our questions. You know, whenever we come up with a topic of conversation, we literally always just have to like cut it and like we can't talk about it like until we're on the podcast. We've been talking about that all night. But yeah, we're here to talk about some behind the scenes of secrets in the 1210 album, of how we recorded it and what went into the process. So, actually...
We got some questions written down.
Yes, we do. So, just some random stuff, talking about our opinions on certain artists, talking about whatever. So, first, Randy, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want you to rate these 5 artists without knowing who's next, okay? So, the first place we have... Alright, the first artist I'm going to give you is Eminem. It's tough.
It is tough not knowing who's next.
So you got 1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
Dang. Okay. Just because I don't know who's next, and there's artists I listen more than Eminem, I'd say number 2.
All right, that's fair. That'd be my number 2 as well. Okay, I'm gonna hit you with this, Corday.
Four.
Come on. 4? What? That's wild. That's disrespectable.
I haven't listened to much Corday. I like what I've heard.
We're going to be going to the Corday NF concert next week.
Very
Seattle.
Very, very pumped. What are we doing
Yes,
here?
sir. Anyway, all right. So, got Eminem at 2, Corday at 4. Don't know who's coming next.
No, I got 3
Lil
artists
Pump.
left. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you were going to throw poops in there. Yeah, no, obviously 5. Obviously
yeah,
5.
that's what I expected.
Oh my gosh. I'm regretting the
I'm
Corday.
going to hit you with somebody you probably don't know a lot about, but Snoop Dogg.
I would have put him at 4. I actually like kind of like Snoop Dogg style.
The thing is, you have 1 and 3 left.
Yeah, well, I'm not putting him 1. He's going to be 3.
Okay. Snoop at 1. All right.
Wait, no, 3. I said.
Oh, sorry, Snoop at 3.
Yeah.
So you have number 1 spot left. So no matter who the artist is, it's Post Malone. That's Post Malone.
Hey, he's good.
That's
Respectable.
How do you feel about that list?
I would definitely reorder that if I would have known. I would do Eminem 1.
Hey, give me some artists I didn't give you.
Well, then Post Malone.
All right, I want you to.
So just give you just 5 random artists.
Yeah.
Okay. Stall the audience.
Yes, sir. The 5 people watching.
Not even
watching, listening. All right, let's check this out.
Let's see. Gotta put it like a not good one.
Yeah, you gotta put some bad ones in here. Do. Here's some like stalling music in here. He's making
Your
lists.
autocorrect really.
Yeah, I have a Samsung 4 like freaking base model.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Ooh,
I
the good ones are harder than the bad
I have some
ones.
nice upcoming ideas for conversation topics on this podcast. It's gonna get real juicy.
1 more.
And into like the secrets behind how we recorded certain songs. Off of our 1210 album, obviously. And some producing secrets that some trial and error stuff we went through. Just discussing whatever we feel.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right, you got a list.
Okay. J. Cole.
J. Cole? Oh. I don't listen to a lot of J. Cole, but I know he's pretty good. Put him at 4.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, 6ix9ine.
Ooh, there could be somebody worse. Okay. No, I kind of have to go 5. 5.
Okay, J. Cole, 4, 6ix9ine, 5. Juice WRLD.
That's man. I gotta... dang it. I gotta put him at least 2.
Okay, wait. I'll just number these because I will forget.
Yeah, you will forget.
I'm not good about that. You say 2?
2 for Juice WRLD.
Okay. NF.
NF's gotta. I'm gonna go 1 with NF. What do I have left? 3.
You have 1 more spot. Yeah, and it's 3. Okay. Machine Gun Kelly is your 3rd.
Terrible list, dude. What?
I tried to throw some
is this
curveballs.
list?
I throw some curveballs.
Speaking of Machine Gun Kelly, how do you feel about his new song?
You got a few new songs.
They just came out. The what was it? Pressure. A lot of people thought that
he did a
was
freestyle with Corday. That was good.
Oh, he did a freestyle. Yeah, he did.
It was
do a freestyle
decent
with Corday. That's right.
It was actually pretty decent.
I didn't really watch that one. I only listened to the Pressure one, which was kind of. I think it was pretty crappy.
He did that freestyle before the one with Corday.
Yeah. Dude, he's going after Jack Harlow now.
To do a freestyle with, or is it?
No, he's jacking he's trying to get into more beefs. He should have learned his lesson.
Yeah, he's stupid. He's stupid.
Dude,
he's not. He wouldn't be that bad if he stayed in his realm. If you know what I mean.
Dude, he doesn't have a realm.
Yeah, not anymore. He pushes his little limits.
He's too cocky to just be him.
You can't. You don't gotta act like you're better. Just get better.
Exactly. If I'm crappy at rapping, I'm not just gonna give up and rap and freaking switch to pop punk.
Yeah, no, because he came back and he
said something sad about me.
It wasn't. I mean, he would have been decent if he would have known what his limits were and knew who he actually was. If he knew that.
Yeah, because he had some good songs and before the Eminem beef, and then he just became some I'm in love with an emo girl type stuff, and then he married Megan Fox, and he's a weird Satanist guy now.
Is he really Satanist?
He's just a weird. It's a weird complicated thing. But, honestly, MGK did, I can't believe he got Corday to do a freestyle with him.
Yeah, no, that's wild. Well, Corday's, really up and coming, though. So it's he's getting what he can get.
He has a lot of potential. His new song dropped, was it today? Last night.
One or the other, yeah.
Last night. Yeah, it dropped last night as of when we're recording this. It was really something different. I didn't really necessarily like it all that much, but I heard it got some pretty good reviews. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think he has a lot of potential that he didn't really show in that song, but it was a catchy song. That's why he got the reviews.
Yeah, it was a little bit catchy. I'll give him that.
It's just it's more pop, Yeah. It's and so people
he's
like it.
He's better at rapping.
Yeah.
Honestly, Doomsday.
He's actually pretty good at singing though, and I didn't expect that.
I feel like NF's better at singing.
NF is good at singing. He could do it all. I feel like he can really scream too.
Yeah, he started out doing singing and freestyling on stage at his church, actually.
Yeah.
Which was kind of crazy in Michigan.
Your voice can be so quiet.
Dude, he's our... Is it now? Is the microphone messed up?
No, you're just way over there, and it's looking this way. So
it's gonna be pretty crazy, dude. It's gonna be...
Oh, it's gonna be wild.
They're all gonna be... All these rap... Corday and NF are both gonna be...
Dude, okay, so when I went to the Toby Mac concert...
Yeah.
There's it's a really kind of euphoric experience, to have all these people singing, and it's
mean?
It's dreamlike kind of thing.
It's like something you'll never experience again, almost.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm going to, and that's the thing. It's gonna be more insane
because Corday's there.
Well, and because NF's there, and it's
well, yeah.
And Toby Mac was really great. But I was also, and it was in the fair, and I was way up in the bleachers, and it's gonna be such a different experience.
Because we're gonna get there early, obviously, and try to get front row seats.
Yeah.
But or front row standing. Actually, there's no seats there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of not something we can really.
Actually, yeah, there is.
No, the WAMU theater. No.
Yeah, there's seats.
There is.
They just fold out. Yeah.
There's a standing part as well. If you get there early, it depends on where you sit. But it's wild to think that you can see the person that inspired you to such a great degree.
Yeah,
from
for real.
a couple feet.
And even that's the thing that's why I'm so pumped about this one, because even at the Toby Mac one, I was far away, but it was this is the closest I've ever been. I've only ever seen this person through a screen.
And this person's done so much for the industry that they're in, or
no, it's
especially
really
NF.
crazy.
He's paved the way for obviously me and you. That's one of our biggest inspirations.
For real, yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. Also, did you hear about the Travis Scott thing that happened?
Which thing?
So he recently dropped his new album, Utopia.
Yeah.
which was all right. I didn't really necessarily like it. But he dropped it, and he was supposed to do a live performance.
At
the pyramids.
Egypt. Yeah.
And in Egypt,
They canceled him.
and there was this dude who sold his house and like everything in it to buy tickets to go there. And last minute, it got canceled, and so he was like, he was so mad. I've literally cried. Like, he was so mad. Like, imagine like who would sell your house for concert tickets?
This is so stupid.
Go back and live with your parents.
Didn't they
They
rescheduled
it somewhere else though.
No, he's still doing it at the pyramids, I think.
No, because it was like a historical like.
No, but they
place.
said, but it turned out they looked into it, and that's actually not the law. They can't technically do that.
So they're probably just going to reschedule then.
No. So he can still probably go, yeah. But he'll still be homeless.
Wild,
he's still,
dude. Still homeless for a couple
months. He's still a bum.
No,
he's a happy little bum.
Dude, Travis Scott's had some bad history with concerts.
Dude, yeah.
Astroworld in
oh my
2019 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like 8 people died because.
No, I think it was 2021. It was after COVID.
When was it? Yeah, but like, there was this dude trying to take Travis's Yeezys off his feet, and Travis got so mad he was like, beat him up. The dude that tried to take his shoes, and like 8 people died due to that.
Wait, so Travis, he was encouraging it?
Yeah, huge.
That's just bad.
Yeah,
I don't know, but people are saying it was Satanist and stuff, and I don't know about that.
No, that's Lil Uzi Vert. Lil Uzi Vert's on a whole.
No, they were
level.
saying Travis Scott too. I don't know. It's just the old people who go don't understand, and they're just like, it was Satan. I don't think it actually was. Like, it was just. On top of that, it's Satanist. Of course, they want to say, you know.
Well, like, I don't think he's Satanist. Like, I mean, honestly, the music industry really tries to push, like, just values that are the furthest thing from Christianity, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why me and Randy obviously want to stay out of music labels and record labels and all that because...
Well, that and, I mean, once a record label finds something they like, that's all you get to do. That's it. It's done. Like, you have no creativity. You can't do anything you want.
The label owns you at that point. They own you and your character and your stage
name. It's like they brand you so heavily, and that's all you get to be. They make one box for you. This is the box people want to see, you know? And you don't get to differentiate because this is all you are, you know? And that ruins people.
It does because, like, and you know, NF's talked about that a lot in his music.
And that's the thing, you know, what's crazy about NF is his label lets him do that. That's insane.
Yeah, because what's it called?
He's signed to a label. Capital label, yeah. And he's signed to the label. And in Motto, he was just completely dissing the industry. And it's like how it just rips you down.
He went after Eminem, too.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was so insane. That song was
to be respected by the artists I was listening to. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild that, like, labels just have... Like, I used to think that it was just, like, you sign, get money, and then they put your stuff out there. But, like, it's so much worse than that. Like, they really screw you over.
Yeah.
And you saw what happened with, who was it? I don't know if it was, like, Lil Mosey or something like that. But he got dropped from his record label or something. Or he, like, left because they screwed him over so bad.
Yeah.
So, like,
and that's the thing. Like, once you sign yourself to the record label, like, they make you dependent on them. So when they drop you...
There's so many benefits, too. But at the same time...
It's short term, though. Like, you can really build up, like, long term...
But the thing is they'll give you lots of money and they'll encourage you to buy stuff to increase your image.
Yeah, I know, but it's all for that. It's all just to, like, solidify this box. And you put the paint on this box that has to stay there forever. You don't get
It's terrible.
Oh, no, yeah.
I gotta move the mic.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, anyway. No, it's... Yeah, that's why we're never gonna
I feel like... Imagine how tempted you'd be, though.
We'll talk about that in Crime, actually. I talk about that in Crime.
Yeah.
If you haven't listened to that, go listen to it now, because...
Right now.
Actually, wait for the podcast to be over, but, like... Yeah.
Don't even. Just pause, and then listen.
Speaking of music...
Do you remember
we recorded Crime half of crying. I actually had a baby in my arms. I had Randy's little brother. I was holding Randy's little brother because he would not stop crying, and I could not record at all because he was just whining and whining and whining.
Dork tard.
So I picked him up. I recorded like half of the song, half of my verse with him. It was so funny.
Oh yeah, and you know what? He like vibes though.
Dude, he does.
He actually
he dances and stuff.
And he beatboxes. Have you heard him beatbox? He actually
he
goes.
there's like
he goes.
Dude,
and he bops his head.
Honestly, dude.
He's musically inclined.
He's gonna be like you.
He's gonna be just like me.
No, dude. So, honestly, it's so funny because there's such a time difference between how long it took us to like write our music. Like, for example, 1210 the song literally took me like 8 minutes to like write that all.
Yeah, that's insane.
But then my latest song, Jimmy, took me at least a month.
It's so insane.
Because like sometimes you're literally just it comes to you right away. Like I have a list right here. Yeah. So 10 is the hardest. Like 10 being the hardest, 1 is the easiest, right? So Shakespeare, I rated it a 5. Wasn't that difficult.
It was mediocre.
Shakespeare, we didn't put our best into it either. I feel like
no, all of it was just patched up.
We could have done better on Shakespeare, honestly.
Yeah.
1210 was pretty easy. I rated it a 2.5.
It's so good.
Written in 8 minutes for me.
It's insane.
Crime was like a 6. Just because of the fact that it just kind of came to me. It took me a couple days, but
yeah.
And then Fresh, not one I listened to very much. That we wrote that literally at like 4 a.m.
Well, see, okay, well, for me, 1210 and Fresh were both ideas I had in my head for like so long. So like a lot of those lyrics were just like there already.
And Freestyle for me was half of it was a freestyle. Like I was writing down the lyrics as I was freestyling on the beat, and then I kind of just recorded that when I came to the studio. But yeah, freestyle's like a 4 for me. What about you? Freestyle wasn't very difficult, was it?
No, it wasn't very difficult. You were there when I recorded it. I mean.
Yeah. Oh, and Confused was like a 6. I hate that song.
I'm confused.
The wrong draft was put out. And I can't do anything because it's on like the distributor now, so I don't have. There's not much I can do about it.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I had the wrong draft. I had like the wrong recording. I mean of it. Okay. Corrupt.
You had a rough draft.
Can we talk about Corrupt? Can we talk about this one?
I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Go Home for me was like a 7. It's whatever. A lot of people ask me why Confused wasn't on YouTube. It's now on there. I don't like the song. Never have. Jimmy, the song I just came out with about my homie or my cousin. You know, he's a big inspiration in me. And that one, I wrote a song mentioning him in the chorus. That was like a 9.
We released that on YouTube the date of recording this podcast.
Yeah, literally. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. What was the hardest one for you to record, do you think?
Crime was like the easiest because I had
Crime
a
was pretty
small section. Out of all 1210 or what?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me just go through it all. I don't know. You know, nothing was like particularly difficult.
No.
I don't feel like
We took longer on certain things though.
Yeah, we took longer. Well, I whipped up Go Home pretty fast. Oh man.
Yeah, Go Home. That was pretty hard for me, at least. It took long to record. Because
Maybe Shakespeare. Maybe Shakespeare.
Yeah, I'm not sure. No, yeah, 1210. The music video took us like what, 2 hours?
Yeah. To film, yeah, probably.
That was pretty fun. No. Like the music video actually is doing better than any of the other things.
No. I
for
think
like a week. Well,
freestyle still has more.
For some reason, that one has the most views, and I don't understand.
It's
why.
just like raw. It's like actually just like raw rap.
That's the most me.
Yeah. And on your channel, that's what they go for. Right?
Yeah. So currently, I am personally RIISK working on a solo album. My first album that's pretty much by myself. So that's gonna be cool. I'm hoping to release that whenever I have all the songs done. It's gonna be a 10-track album.
This is gonna be a while though.
It's gonna be a while.
We just started.
I'm working on it. We just started on it. So that's kind of cool.
We have all the work to do.
Literally, we have everything. Yeah, and so that I'm hoping that's gonna turn out well. So far, it's going good.
Yep.
About one song done, not even done, in the works for that.
Yeah,
but
we'll get it done. We will get it done.
I'm already planning it out, and I noticed that when I drop a single or like a single song, it doesn't do as well as when I drop like an album. Or when we dropped 12:10, because it was an album. There was a lot of hype for it.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Dude, that makes sense. Yeah, I've still never dropped an album, but
you should. I would. You could get a feature from me on there.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm hoping to get a couple features.
There's some actually really good artists out there that we've been reaching out to.
Yeah, I've gotten featured, at least one feature before.
Which was actually a pretty decent.
It was good, yeah. Man, that guy was I was starting out, so that took a lot of, that was a good thing to
Odyssey,
do.
right?
Yeah.
Odyssey was pretty cool.
Yeah, guys, listen to Odyssey.
On his channel, I know I do a lot of promoting for my channel, and obviously 1210's on my channel, but I literally wouldn't have been able to do anything without Randy. So definitely check out the SodapopFizz channel.
Well, yeah, and as of now, as your platform is a lot more stable. Does that make sense? There was a lot more effort that's gone into it.
And I appreciate that. I'm not paying Randy. I'm not paying him.
Yeah, we're friends.
Yeah.
It's what we do for fun.
Yeah.
Something we gotta remember.
And because if you're not creative and you're not wanting to do it, it kind of just turns into a job.
Yeah, that's another thing about that's another thing about being part of a label. It's it's not fun anymore.
They schedule it for you at that point.
Yeah, there's very little. It's very little. Once you're part of a label, very little of it is actually you. It's barely even the voice is even you.
Yeah.
It's your songs are being written for you.
Style.
Yeah, it's literally everything isn't you. It's what they.
It's sad because a lot of artists get their freedom taken. You can hear the difference between pre-label and post-label. Even with NF, he's gone less Christian because that's probably what his label's pushing. And
that's probably true.
You can hear that with him, Yeah.
And
that's kind of sad. So that's why obviously we're not gonna sign, and we're hoping.
I feel it's easy to say now because we're not even getting a chance,
But, yeah, exactly.
But still we can't.
And we're grinding. We're gonna be doing this for as long as we can imagine, as long as we can do it for.
That's true.
Unless we become vocal cords break or something like that. I don't know.
We'll get surgically fixed and keep on going.
Keep making beats either way. No, Randy's a great producer. Better than Metro Boomin. No. He's pretty good, and it's wild because 1210's our first project. My first project as well. And Randy's starting out as well. He doesn't you don't have many songs out, but you've been doing music for a long time.
Yeah.
Right?
I've got unreleased stuff. I've got projects I even haven't done nothing with.
Which you need to drop.
Yeah, I do. I have a song dropping.
When's that?
On the 8th of August.
8th of August,
this month.
Guys. Make sure to check that out.
And it's different. It's completely different than what I've been doing lately.
On this podcast, dude.
We just gotta share like crazy.
Yeah.
Just gotta share like crazy. Dude, look at the time. It's been 24 minutes already. It's fun. It's just chatting.
This is fun. We're just talking about upcoming plans.
Yeah. What's nice? Let's see. How many certain songs, upcoming plans? I see what you did there.
We do have some upcoming plans. I talked about the album. We have, I want to say, 2 or 3 unreleased songs that we recorded, we haven't released.
Well, a lot of the songs, like, we have a pretty much finished draft of it, but it's still like a demo. Like, there's still stuff we got to do, and like go back and re-record.
Because sometimes you're not creative for wanting to do that certain beat.
Yeah, so you can hear how it's forced sometimes.
Sometimes you can, like, freestyle was just so easy, and you can like kind of hear how easy it was, and like just generally. Good.
And that's the funny thing about freestyle is I was not gonna let you do that.
No, because that beat was supposed to be a joke, dude. It's like how Tyler, the Creator, did that one song and like he hated it, but like it was like his best song.
Which one was it?
Yonkers, I think it was called.
Oh, yeah, that was
because
he
used like a propeller head machine thing as like a sample.
Yeah. No, what?
So that we sampled Kevin McLeod's Sneaky Snitch. It's like all over like YouTube and like background music and stuff. And I was like, so I was watching like I think it's like Ben Shapiro or something, and I heard that, and I was like, dude, this is like I could use that. So I start like, beatboxing to it, and so I pulled up the actual sample, and I was like, I texted Randy right away. I was like, bro, we have to make this into a beat. And so far, it's doing the best. So.
Yeah, and I was not. I was so hesitant.
Dude, you didn't even want to do it.
And then even when I finally actually made it, I was like, dude, hey, that sounds fun. You're not going to use it, though.
And then it grew on you.
It did, because it's so good.
It's the best one, in our opinion. And Crime, too. I like Crime. 1210's a really good bop, though.
Like, yeah. I think the biggest ones, like, okay, the one everybody, like, talks about and sings, I hear them, like, if it's stuck in their head. Like family and stuff. Like it's 1210, right?
Or somebody we know. Like literally, that's. You got a comment under our video is like. This song will now be stuck in our head. It's the catchy one. 1210
is the catchy one, and I mean that's why we made it the title track, Yeah. It's like we knew it was gonna be.
We could not decide on a title track for like, or like a title for the album for like a long time.
And then we realized like, yeah, my computers are retarded.
Computers being weird.
But yeah, no, it's like it's just the catchiest one. Okay, we got to make it that,
Because we were like coming up with like the weird names. Like, well, what do we have? We had like Untitled One or something like that. We're gonna do something.
All kinds of stupid stuff. But no, I'm glad.
The songs, bro, we recorded at like 4 a.m.
That's the time though.
12:10.
That's like the time when you're like really in this weird space
because you can't sleep.
Yeah, it's like weird headspace. It's like. Weird.
We're not smoking or anything. Like
no, completely. But it's like it's a really like surreal kind of state of mind. It doesn't
feel. Sometimes you're awake, right? You're seeing things. Like sometimes you're in sleep paralysis, and you wake up and you're thinking about that.
I've never had sleep paralysis.
It's scary because like you're laying down, right?
Have you actually?
Yes. So when I was younger, I lived with my aunt. Me and my parents lived with my aunt, and I was always terrified because I couldn't sleep in my own room. I used to sleep in a room with my cousin, and I could not because of how often I got sleep paralysis and I had sleep troubles like all the time. I would wake up in the middle of the night, run to my parents' room. I was like 7. I'd run to my parents' room.
But you shared a room?
With my cousin. Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you feel safe then?
Because he's not. I don't know. I didn't know what to feel then.
I would not want to leave the bed
because I couldn't. Yeah, exactly. I had to run because I thought something was gonna chase me. I ran to my parents' room. I'd shut the door. They'd wake up because I slammed the door. I'd jump in the bed, and then I remember I'd wake up every once in a while. I couldn't move, and then I'd have these like weird visions, and I'd like see like creatures moving around my room, and I couldn't. And that's what happens because you can't move.
That's the whole point. Yeah. Have you had like lucid dreams stuff?
Dude, lucid dreaming is actually how I came up with one of the lines for freestyle.
Which one?
It was a lucid dream, and I was like, well, I can control this dream. Let me be in the studio. I was like imagining I want to be in a real studio with Randy right now. We're in a real studio. And it was like 2 bars, I want to say. I just came up with 2 bars. Because of lucid dream.
You wouldn't be able to remember it.
No, the thing is, I woke up, and I was so inspired by the lucid dream that I started writing.
I never lucid dreamed.
It's scary because you like, if you look into a mirror in a lucid dream, you're supposed to like end up in sleep paralysis. It's so scary.
Oh, so they kind of go hand in hand.
Dude, it's weird what your mind can do, dude.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad then. I haven't experienced any of that.
No, especially when you're like, people will smoke stuff, right? And then they'll like have like strange dreams and stuff like that. Like induced dreams. That's why that's how like the Beatles recorded most of their albums.
Oh my gosh. Some of the stuff is so trippy.
It's like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Like they're seeing stuff.
That's LSD. Lucy, L.
Dude.
In Sky, S.
Oh, LSD?
Diamonds, D. Yeah, LSD.
I never caught on to that.
That's the whole thing, yeah.
Like
No, it's
Mary Jane.
It's crazy. No, there's stuff. See, it's like they completely changed after like getting into hallucinogenics and stuff.
Like in the '60s, like
but it's not bad.
The suited guys, like
But it's not bad. Like I like both versions of Beatles. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
it was kind of like
the Beatles are classic.
Yeah.
You can't not like the Beatles.
Unless you're stupid.
Well,
and some people are stupid.
You don't want to be mean to our viewers here.
Well, stupid people better not be listening.
Yeah. What are you doing, bro? Go listen to the Beatles. Yesterday.
Become unstupefied.
64 is a good one. No, Beatles actually are very. What are you doing, whistling?
What? Yeah. What are you gonna say?
Beatles are super influential to the music industry because obviously they were just such a big change.
Dude, for real, yeah. Well, see, and it was weird because they went through so many different stages even before like drugs and stuff. Like at first they were just like typical rock, like they were kind of heavy.
Yeah.
And then they like did their own thing. I don't know if you heard like Michelle, but it's like French. It's like really weird.
One. Oh, like didn't they do a version where it's like German?
I don't know.
Song. Yeah.
But no, it's not like speaking French, but like.
And the thing is about my grandpa, his name was Paul. My mom's dad, he loved the Beatles, and that's I thank my parents for getting me into the Beatles because they were just. It was such an influential band, for me. I kind of grew up on that kind of stuff, and my dad listens to Stevie Wonder and like Ray Charles, so I kind of just listened to that.
That's the thing about legends.
Yeah, and like Sir Mix-a-Lot from a young age, not too young, obviously. I listened to Eminem. My dad would play that.
Yeah. No, that's the thing about legends like that is so many different generations can grow up on it.
Yeah.
No matter like if they're alive or anything like that. It doesn't matter.
Like my grandpa, obviously, that's like his favorite band for a long time. And no, it's just like there's so many like right now, honestly, in rap, you meet a lot of people that'll say, when you'll ask them, they'll ask you, like, what's your favorite, like, top inspiration in rap? And they'll get, like, mad if you don't say Tupac and Biggie and Snoop Dogg and Dr. Like, I wasn't around then. Like,
yeah, and they're not, like...
I wasn't, like, shout out Tyler, the Creator, man. Like, that's one of the things he said. It's like, we weren't around at that time. So how are we supposed to like that,
Yeah, and some people just aren't legends. Like, that's the thing.
Hip-hop evolves. And honestly, there are some people who can create masterpieces. A lot of people say Juice WRLD's a legend.
Well, I guess you can't ever know till,
Think about
he's been dead for a while.
He had some good songs. There was just too much, I don't know, something about him.
I think he had so much talent that he didn't use,
Yeah, like Doomsday with Corday, if he did stuff like that.
It was like the best.
That was one of his best songs in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy.
No. Because hip-hop evolves, and like a lot of people have to kind of just accept that as a fact. Like, you'll hear a lot of old people say, like, or older people who grew up on other hip-hop, they'll be like, talking about how you listen to this new artist, you don't care about the classics, you're forgetting hip-hop. But hip-hop evolved. That's how it goes, and there's no stopping that.
Well, and then it'll change until it finds like what not to do.
Yeah.
And then it might go back on some good things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like
for example, there's some rappers out here that will not. They're just not gonna make it. And let's just be real,
Well, it's like what pop did. Pop changed for so long, and then 2010s it did all this kind of weird stuff, and now we're kind of like going back. Like let's take Weeknd for example. Like he's doing like 80s stuff. He's doing like 80s stuff.
Well, The Weeknd's a respectable person who actually, like, is able to create masterpieces. Like, The Hills is probably, like, when we talk to our kids about, like, artists in our generation, The Weeknd's gonna be one of them. Like, there's no question. It's like The Hills, one of his songs. You know that one?
Nope.
I only call you when it's half past.
I know Blinding Lights.
I can't sing. I'm sorry. Yeah, like when our kids ask us, like, who did you listen to growing up? NF, Eminem, Corday, Joyner Lucas, Weeknd. Personally, Alec Benjamin's pretty good.
I feel like ever since I've been like 12 up until now, I've mainly just listened to NF. Like,
and honestly, that's one of the things you've got to be careful of, because, like, if you listen to too much of a certain artist, you start to almost become...
It's important,
you kind of bite their style a little bit, and, like, honestly, we try to stay away from that. Crime was an NF-inspired beat, and...
Yeah, but that's okay to have every once in a while.
I don't think it got too close to... I don't think it got too close, but, like... I do think that if we keep on, exploring new styles and stuff, we will be able to...
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, like, be able to find, like, our sound,
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
hip-hop changes and evolves, and that's kind of how it's going to be. Like, if you listen to Lil Pump, 6ix9ine, there's just some people that they're not going to make it. And, they may have money, they may have... jewels, but where's that gonna get you? It's not gonna get you anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, these people might be good in their own world, right? But they're not gonna make it. Like, if you you can have all the money, you can rap about all the drugs you want, but if you don't have skill, you can't make it in the rap game, and that's how it is.
Because everybody's doing that, and some of them have skill. What
do you mean?
Like, everybody's rapping about drugs and stuff. There's so many, that's like, but yeah, you can't really expect to make it if like that's not enough.
All you talk about.
Yeah, that's all there's so many people doing the same thing as you, and some of them are doing it better.
You have to have some unique style.
You gotta have some new yeek. Get yourself some new yeek.
Stop. You have to have some differentiation and come up with some of your own style, and I say that because that's what everybody's always talked about. You have to be different, and if you're not different, you really can't expect to get anywhere, because if you're the same as Eminem, right, and we're trying to get as far away from being as, like other artists as we can, but it comes to a certain point of if, like, you're inspired so much by a particular person, it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
So you can't just listen to one person.
That's
you have
true.
to explore, like, expand your knowledge. I saw NF talking about that in an interview.
Well, yeah, because he used to just about only listen to Eminem, and then if you hear his older stuff,
you can hear it.
Like it just sounds like a ripoff Eminem. I mean,
respectfully to NF, obviously. But he's talked about it.
Yeah.
And that's one of our biggest inspirations. Obviously, we have to be able to explore new sounds and stuff. Obviously, AJR is actually, like, they're an underrated band. They're amazing, and they're the type of people that really kind of bring their own sound to the game. Like, they're not rappers, but they're pop artists. And they're crazy.
NF talking about doing a collab with AJR.
Dude, that would be awesome.
That would be the song of that would be it for me. Like, that's the best.
No need to live any more life. That's
it. That's why I'm alive. No.
That would be so cool. Like, honestly, NF and AJR or like The Weeknd. NF did a song with The Weeknd, bro. That would slap harder than my grandma when she's mad at me. Just kidding. No, that'd be kind of crazy.
What, your grandma slapping you when she's mad?
No, my grandma doesn't slap me. I love my grandma. Don't worry. Shout out.
I love the way she slaps.
Stop, you weirdo. No, yeah. This is
Shoot.
This is how it's how rap changes, you know, and rap changes, and people have to accept that, you know. And I see a lot of people that don't, and it makes me upset because, like, what do you want? Do you want rap to stay the same boom bap 90s beat forever? Like, that would just be boring.
Well, see, that's the thing though. It's like now, you know, pop and rap, like they're going like
they're merging.
They're almost like taking old like concepts and like putting a new like better flair on it, you know, in a way that's like it's not like just stereotypical, but it's like the technology and like what we have to do, the things we want to do now is so much better.
Just do it.
You know, yeah, we could just do it.
Back then, you didn't. A lot of people didn't have.
So it's like now let's try to relive like the ideas we had here, and it sounds amazing. You know,
it does. And for example, like we talked about The Weeknd before, obviously already, but that's what he does.
Yeah, that's what he does.
It kind of brings back almost a different sound, and like.
I feel like that's kind of what Corday does too.
Will bring back like an old sound and their own sound at the same time, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what I like about obviously Post Malone.
Post Malone's crazy.
Post Malone's new album Austin was amazing because he kind of has his own vibe, and when you can listen to his music and like you get into this zone, especially his new album, like you just get into this like headspace where it's like. You feel almost nostalgic.
Yeah, it's so crazy. That's the thing. It's so weird. It's like,
but you don't know why.
Yeah.
But he's kind of mixing older pop stuff with his own new style.
Well, like what was it? Circles was like kind of like, I don't know.
That one was. He's always kind of been going into singing, and he was a rapper for a while.
I don't recall anything Post Malone that's just like just rap.
Rockstar.
That wasn't. He had like
Psycho.
No, but what? No, that's all singing.
In Sunflower, even Sunflower wasn't even rapping.
That's all singing. What is that? No,
don't worry about it. No, and honestly, hold on. Like Post Malone as a person.
They can't hear you over there.
Post Malone as a person, like, as an artist is not bad. Like he's actually one of the most successful artists. Like. He's like what 28, 30 million people on like subscribers right now. Obviously, I know a lot of people who love his music.
Posty.
Including our first merch customer. I don't want to name drop, but they love Post Malone, and like Post Malone is like I feel like he's influential in a way that he shows how well you can merge singing and rap. Same thing with NF. He shows how well you can merge the two. Or merge, like, different... Like, I don't like Lil Pump, but the way he did rap and rock, or metal, was actually pretty clever.
Yeah, but he didn't do it good.
He wasn't good at it, but, like, the idea...
Yeah, that's what you mean.
Yeah. It was a good idea, you know, and...
Yeah, I'm always into that, mixing stuff, yeah. Just, like, make your own thing, you know? Don't let genres hold you back, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. It's just, like... If you like the way something sounds,
do that.
Just do it. I mean, like, it doesn't matter. Like
experimenting can't hurt you. Yeah. It will teach you whether you like it or not. You know.
Like genre is literally just for like if you like that kind of thing, you might like something kind of like this.
Yeah.
Just for people, you know. So.
Yeah. Like Jordan Lucas, honestly, Jordan Lucas doesn't have his own genre of rap, but he has like. And to do with like JID, he'll mix like different. I want to say like styles, but like he'll mix like I'm trying to think of the way to describe it, but like he'll take older songs, make them crazy. Same thing with like Jordan Lucas is he'll remix songs and he'll make them so much better. Like in my personal opinion. His Bank Account remix was better than the original 21 Savage. And I'm going to get roasted for that. But
which one is it, the Jordan Lucas?
Yeah. His Bank Account Gucci Gang remix.
Oh, Gucci Gang, obviously.
So good.
Yeah.
ISIS was crazy. That was like another rap beat in itself, honestly.
ISIS. Yeah.
You can even see from this angle, it's even better quality. When I'm talking.
Yeah.
Anyway, ISIS was great. I saw a Billie Jean. They put ISIS lyrics over the Billie Jean beat. That worked like perfectly though.
It shouldn't have.
It shouldn't have. No.
It's wrong.
You know, and we were talking about obviously. Hold on. Lost my train of thought. We were thinking about obviously trying out new, styles and
Stuffs.
different beats. And
Yeah.
stop. Like mixing different things, sampling different new things, just to experiment. Because obviously I'm just starting out, so I really got to figure out which direction I want to go. And you'll never know if you just stay in one spot.
Yeah. Move around.
Move around, dude.
ADHD.
Yeah, exactly. And that also affects both of us because we have trouble writing. At least me. I have trouble writing for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Every day. Sometimes when I'm not in the zone, it'll take me a lot longer than I want it to.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's like I use this analogy on you, but I got to use it for the audience. There's the little, you know where I'm going.
Yes.
The artistic midget in your head that tells you what to do.
There's a man in your brain.
He has his own timing, and you can't control his timing.
He'll get mad.
He'll get mad, and then he won't let you think of anything for weeks straight. It's called writer's block, and he curses it upon you.
Creativity, sorry.
Yes, creativity is its own soul.
And if you don't let it out when it's there,
yeah,
it's almost like.
Yeah, just like you can't push it when it's not there, you can't let it out. If it feels like it needs to be released.
Okay, sounds so stupid.
It needs to be released.
No, when you have
creativity.
Stop. When you have creativity, you have to express it at that moment. Because you can lose it. And it comes at the weirdest times. I was on a car trip, and I heard a beat, and I just went full-on crazy mode on it.
Sicko mode.
So I went sicko mode on it. Which we used in Fresh, obviously, the sample. No, but when you feel the creativity coming, you can't just ignore it. You have to acknowledge it.
Yeah, or else you'll be punished by the creativity.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to... obviously do the things that, get the creativity out that you want, obviously. And that's something that we struggle with, honestly. Right now, we're making this podcast because we have writer's block. Well, that's what we should call it. We call it the Writer's Block Podcast.
Well, then we'd have an obligation to help overcome writer's block.
Oh. What should we call this podcast? We need a name.
Which there are ways. I was going to make a whole video on ways on how to overcome.
Definitely one of them is
cleaning.
What?
Yeah, because if you have a messy space,
coming back, going away for a minute and coming back to with a new mind, fresh mind.
Yeah, yeah, because you can't just do one thing all day. That's obviously not gonna work. You get tired.
Yeah, it's when I my foot. When we're at Randy's house, when I'm at Randy's house, which I our studio is what we call it. We kind of just walk around outside. We'll go down to the corner store.
Weirdos. Just wander around.
Just wander around.
There's those two weird kids again wandering.
With our phones
just
out,
so blank faced because we can't think of nothing. Our brains are just dead.
Dude, we have to come back and
There's nothing in there. I drank it all.
Gosh dang it!
I'm trying to drink my LaCroix.
We have to come back and with come back with a completely new mind to be able to.
Yeah, it is. It's like taking a shower for your brain.
Frick. You good?
Yeah.
So, I wanted to ask
it's 11, 17. What?
I wanted to give you a list, okay? 1 through 5, not knowing what's next, of songs on 1210, okay?
Okay. Well, that's going to be easier. That's going to be easier because I thought about this a lot.
There's one left out because that was only 5.
You already know what it's going to be.
Okay. All right. So, 1210.
1210.
Without knowing what's next.
2.
It's a solid one, I think, for me.
If 2 for me. 2, yes.
Okay. Stop. Crime.
3.
Are you serious? Come on.
Why? Where would you put it? Where would you put it?
Okay, freestyle.
4.
Are you serious?
Well, I'm not gonna put that number 1.
That's the best one for me.
Yeah, okay, for you, but like I was trashing it.
Yeah, it's okay though.
Yeah.
You have 1 and 5 left now. You wanna know what your options are? Fresh. We're putting that.
Oh wait.
Fresh.
Oh, I just realized how this was working.
Yeah.
What?
What
I'm putting it number 1 then, I guess. That's not how it would work. Okay.
What were you thinking it was gonna work like?
Oh, nothing.
Without knowing
what's the last one?
Yeah, last one was Shakespeare. That's actually not a
Good,
bad. That's
good,
not,
good,
it's
good,
not
good.
a bad list.
Good.
All right, you hit me up now. Actually, I got another one for you. Okay.
Okay. What is it? Is it another album or what? Yeah.
What?
Another. What are you talking?
We're gonna do NF albums. Okay.
Oh.
We're gonna do NF albums.
He doesn't have 5 albums.
Rank these. Yes, he does.
His 5 albums.
Rank these NF albums without knowing what's next. All right. This is something I like doing. I like doing this.
Wait, does Clouds count as an album in this?
Yes.
It's
all
EP.
projects. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Clouds. This is my number 1.
Yeah, I'll say number 1.
You know, I don't want to influence you though.
I don't know, man. There's some really good ones in Hope though. Does that count? I already said.
Clouds of 1. I say just put it there.
Oh no, I'm thinking. Yeah, put it in number 1. Put it in number 1. What?
51 minutes already.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
Clouds at number 1. All right, okay. That's number 1. Mansion.
That's like.
There's too much singing in there for me.
Wait, what albums all does he have? I'm trying to remember.
Exactly. Where's Mansion at? Where you want to put Mansion at?
I didn't like Mansion.
5.
Yeah, I say 5 probably. Yeah, it's like, it's just all the style of like NF I didn't like.
Okay. Perception. Perception's a classic.
That's 4.
Oh, dude.
Wait, is that the one with the cage, right?
Yeah.
And wait, you just said Mansion before?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's 4 for me.
Okay.
It's good though. I love it. It's really great. That's where I started listening to. Oh, I forgot about that one.
That one's so good.
I only have 2 slots left, right?
Yeah, 3 and 2. Dude, I know it's tough.
Okay. So I have 3 and 2.
Yes.
3. This therapy session was good.
Hold on. Therapy session.
We're just having a mental breakdown right now.
I'm very mad at you for that.
Why? Okay, what's next?
I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. The Search.
Okay, good.
Number 2.
Oh, that's good. That's a good option. I love The Search. It's
Okay,
so
that's
good.
a pretty decent one.
You can like, everybody acts like Hope was sudden. I heard my voice echoing outside.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Everybody acts like Hope was a sudden change in styles.
But like he just experimented a lot.
Yeah, no, but it wasn't though. It was so subtle. Like it was a subtle, nice little change. Like The Search was when it started like getting like cinematic and stuff. You know? Like,
yeah.
Really. Like,
Yeah, that's right.
There was other, before that kind of did, like with Therapy Session, but like really just hit the cinematic thing hard.
Yeah, no, you're right.
A bunch. Wait.
Honestly, yeah.
How about just random artists, right?
So you want me to wait? Do you want to give me like? Yeah, you can just give me some like a bunch of albums from like random artists. I'll rank them.
Okay. I'm trying to think of some. I'm not really good at this.
It's like some artists. I will rank them. This is fun. It's fun doing this. Like without knowing what's next, you know.
Random. Okay, but it has to be rap, right? Or
yeah.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna write them down.
It's fun to do this ranking thing because, like, talking about our opinions on certain artists is fun.
Yeah. Yes.
Or you can do just songs.
Songs too, but albums and songs. How about albums and songs?
Just do songs then. Either one.
Well, I started on albums, but I'm
do
just not
albums
very good
then.
at this.
Whatever. Whatever works.
I don't listen to.
I don't listen to a lot. I should be listening to a lot more, but a lot of it's just not. Doesn't have any good values.
Yes. Get your head off my knee.
Shh, I'm tired, bro. It's what? What time is it?
It's only 11:23.
It's 11:23 at the time of recording this. We normally stay up a lot later. I need some coffee.
Well, I'm trying to think so bad. What's a 6ix9ine album? I gotta put one in there.
I think it's like Waka Waka or something.
You wouldn't know it.
It's just stupid. I don't know.
You put it number 5, but I don't.
I listen to 6ix9ine. Like people we listen to.
Wake. We listen to. Oh wait, Post Malone. What's his album?
Austin.
Oh, what's the one with the flower on it or the butterfly on it?
12 Carat Toothache.
I love that one.
I'm already gonna know what you're putting down.
12. You saw?
No, I didn't. I'm just saying, like when you're asking.
12K. Tooth. I'll just say.
Hollywood's Bleeding was also good.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. That was like, see, that was different.
Like, had Sunflower on there. Sunflower's I liked Sunflower, and it's a banger. Dude, the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse album was all produced by like Metro Boomin. That was like a really good, and I don't even like Spider-Man very much.
What?
The movie, sorry, the animated kind.
No, that was so good.
Miles Morales is cool, but
yeah.
I prefer live action.
Well, frick you then. Okay. What else is there? Oh yeah, Travis Scott.
I don't listen to a lot of Travis Scott. He's not very my style.
I got one more to put. Because I was doing 5, I'm gonna do 5. So.
Jeopardy stalling. It's tough, dude. There's a lot of good albums out there.
Oh wait. Ooh. What's the one with? What's the 21 Pilots album?
Which one?
Wish I found some better sound no one's ever heard.
Oh, Blurry Face. I'm already gonna know what you're putting down. That's not rap. We're not rappers.
Oh yeah. Well, yes they are. Okay, Kamikaze.
Oh, dude, that's like one of my favorite Eminem albums ever.
Kamikaze. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm going number 1.
Yeah. Okay. Hope.
3. I'm going 3.
12 Carat Toothache.
4.
Utopia.
5.
Blurry Face.
3. Okay.
2. It'd be...
Or 2. Sorry. I'm not mad about that one because I should have put Hope higher, but I didn't want to because I didn't know what else. What was
that's how the game works.
I loved Hope. I really did. I bought the album, like the CD and everything.
Yep, we both did.
Rainey texted me at like 6 in the morning and was like, "Bro, the new NF song just came out. You gotta check it out, bro. He's coming out with a new album." And I was like,
I don't sound like a stoner like that. Bro, I gotta check it out.
Okay.
Dog, it's crazy, dog. Let's stop, yeah.
Hold on.
Wow.
I gotta see what else I was gonna talk about.
Nothing. It's been going for an hour, so. I mean.
About an hour, yes. No, honestly. Wait, let's do songs. We can rank some songs.
What, an hour? What?
I'll have you rank some songs.
Okay, you do it.
1 through 5.
Till then.
Okay.
What?
We have some songs, alright? Some good songs.
We're just goofing off. How's it been an hour?
I don't know. It's fun to just like do this. Stop it.
I'm getting that. You know how like when you're staying up late, you get like another hit of energy.
You know.
Yeah, it does. No, it does. Like when you're
hot and I'm not tired.
When you get tired a little bit, but then you get like this weird energy boost. That's what.
It's like a power up or something.
Yeah, it is. It's a thing, and I'm on it right now.
I don't care.
And then you crash, and then you just like fell down, my guy.
So stupid.
Yeah, I feel like caffeine sugar supreme.
Dude, I honestly, this is the time to do it because we just feel like you're in this weird headspace, you know, and it's like
I know it's like starting.
It's a good time to do a podcast. You should do it whenever I'm over.
I'm the type to come in a game that lost
fame, but a bronze frame and a tattoo on my mom's name. This industry has nothing to offer beyond fame. It's time to take these people to school. LeBron James. I'm a bad teacher. Just stop. Give the class seizures. I got you a list.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Okay. Hold on.
Held up.
Hold on.
How the. Since he's got nothing to offer beyond fame.
Okay, The Ringer.
How many songs are there? 5? Oh, you can tell me?
Yeah.
Okay, 5. Okay. Number 2.
Really, dude?
I don't know what you're gonna throw at me.
Okay, Running by NF.
4.
That one's a good one.
Was not a big fan of Running, actually. It was like one of my least favorite
Billie
songs.
Eilish by Armani White.
Yeah, 3, I'd say.
Oh, dude. Okay. Doomsday.
So I got 1 and 5, right?
Doomsday, yeah.
Oh, dang it. Okay, 1.
So this give you something really good.
Oh, no.
Parables.
That's my 5 then.
Parables by NF and
It's not NF.
Oh no, sorry. Eminem and Corday.
Yeah.
5. Okay, I'm not mad about that.
Except for Parables. I should have switched that with
Doomsday's
Running.
a good song. I've gotta give it to Doomsday.
I don't know. Maybe I would have put The Ringer before. I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know.
Honestly.
I like Doomsday.
Doomsday
It's more
is
vibey.
good. Vibey?
Vibey.
Vibey.
It's more vibey than The Ringer.
Well, you can listen to it, and it's on the Eminem beat, which is wild.
Yeah, I know. Everything about that is just like crazy.
No, dude. Stop spinning the chair.
I have to
We
spin
gotta do a
it.
podcast like every time.
Yeah, let's do it. It's been 1 hour, 1 minute, and
Hey,
53 seconds.
We should probably end it here, guys, but...
Yeah, because we're like nothing to talk about.
Yeah, this was pretty good. This is a pretty good first episode. I do say so. If I do say so.
We'll have to see what the audio sounds like, because
We'll have to check the audio.
one mic and yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, thanks for listening. If you
are.
you probably skipped, honestly, to this point.
Yeah.
I'm sure you did.
Don't lie to people. Okay.
So
yeah, you have a y'all. Thank you.
Wonderful day,
And
wonderful
make
evening.
Sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification.
No.
So
Okay.
you don't never miss an upload.
All right, y'all. Have a blessed night. Peace out.